Alright, welcome back everybody.
You are asking the impossible. Gyromatics require a steady hand and a sharp gaze. I can barely keep my eyes open. I need to rest.
You have a son, do you not? Is he as lazy and pathetic as his spineless mother?
Wait! Stay your hand, I beg you.
Prinsky's motivation sequence activated.
Tell me, Gondian. Tell me about your son.
He's not... Yes, Overseer Holt. He's frail in body and mind like me, like all of us. Yet by your grace, he lives.
And your wife?
Your wife,
She
because
is-
the world's gay.
Was...
Because that's the normal.
useless
Fuck
and
you, Larian.
interfered with production quotas. You were wise to remove her from this world. Forgive my outburst. I will work through the night. This Watcher will be operational by dawn.
I will allow it. But if your work is anything short of impeccable, your son will die screaming. Is that clear?
Yes. Overseer Holtz.
Just fix it, you stupid oaf!
Red Brother, stand ready. Gondians, so much as twitch, and I'll rip your tongues out myself.
Touch these people and I will kill you.
An interloper? You shouldn't be here. Heads will roll for allowing you to pass. Gondians, cut out the interloper's eyes.
Overseer, please. We're engineers, not killers.
What happens to the disobedient, slave?
I will do it, Overseer. Forgive me.
That was a mistake, woman. That was a mistake. I don't have black hole and I'm not concentrating.
Mark table.
What should I do?
I mean, that was a really foolish mistake, woman. I have no problems killing you. Actually, Thalic,
can't
you
even
need to
catch my
back
breath.
up. I just noticed that.
Allow me to demonstrate.
Let's finish this.
It's gonna take a level 5 spell slot? No. Looks good.
No choice but to keep going. Going for the throat.
So you have tactical discipline. You're an expert in mustering self-control and gain an edge over your foes. You gain advantage on ability checks and saving throws during combat. Well, okay. So you're all humanoid. How many human? I've got 14 arrows of dragon slaying. Oh yeah, look at that. Well, you know what? That's a single target, though. Let's do multiple targets. Poison. Poison, poison, poison. Simple poison will do. Yeah, sure.
With finesse. Battle of wits.
We could black. No, let's not black hole that. What I could do. Slow, 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 slow. Man, these people saving.
Don't get too close.
Good shot. Still got her. What did you do? Ah! It broke. Douchebag. There went your turn. Oh, there's a Deva.
Prinsky's motivation sequence activated.
No! The motivator! Deactivate it! Hurry!
After you attack me? Yeah, she is. Are you kidding me? You had a 15% chance to fail that, and you fucking failed it.
That was close.
Using my goddamn action for that. Should've used Shadowheart. It's annoying. I don't need to heal here. Looks like... Okay, so what all happened, man? So the black, what's-her-face, Tamiya holds it, casts Planner Ally, summon a Deva. She failed a saving throw against Wall of Fire, took 29 damage, took 3 burning damage. She cast Aura of Terror, she got it. She was hit for 4 poison damage from Astarion's poison, which killed her, which unsummoned the Deva. Okay. So that's a concentration spell. Good to know.
Moving.
Time to kill.
The fact that I can't turn the toggle off the dual wield at any point is annoying. I have to wait and remember it for next turn. I have Arcane Acuity for 7 turns. You're damn skippy.
The lance board is set.
You died.
Let's get going. Mind my step.
What have I done? They'll kill my wife because of this! You made me do this!
little worm.
Need to get rid of these bodies right now. I have something to ask. The overseers are gonna burn us alive for all this. Our families, everyone.
They were probably going to do it anyway, man. That's the reality of the situation. Once they're done with you, then they're done with you.
So much blood. Oh, the smell.
I'm gonna be sick.
The kill switch protocol. Caution. Prinsky's motivator is the Supreme Banite.
Right now.
Is the Supreme Banite means of ultimate coercion, but it is useful solely as a deterrent, not as a weapon. When triggered, the user has only moments to deactivate it before the prison tank charges, detonate the hostages, and detonating the hostages are killed. Taking it with our leverage over the Gondian artificers, threatening convincingly, but never go to full detonation unless the entire Foundry falls to our enemies. Details: so long as you hold the motivator, you are safe from the Gondolians, for they know that if you are attacked, their loved ones will die. However, to prevent an accidental measure, the motivator can be deactivated easily with the correct input. Don't worry about the Gondians; they'll be so terrified to grab a dropped motivator. They'll be too terrified to grab a dropped motivator. They are weak and cowardly and natural prey for the Wishbird. Okay, so underwater facilities. That's where their families are being held hostage. You could have lived, woman. You could have lived.
So much blood.
You chose that. No remorse for you. Terrible situation from start to finish. Help showed up, and you're weak. You're just weak. No remorse for you. Can only be a hero to a certain degree.
of the Lord.
Common.
Your nervous gait betrays your presence, stranger. You don't belong here. Who are you?
I'm Phallic, and I'm here to take down the Steel Watch.
What? Go away. Your presence imperils us all. If any of us attempts to escape, our kin will die. The Overseers, they have a contraption. When triggered, it will kill everyone who wears a collar.
I killed all the Overseers.
Before any of them can press a button in the palm of their hands,
I will
you may
kill.
be quick, but nobody is that quick.
Can you remove the collars?
You underestimate the enemy. The Overseers, they are Glixbran Rakthar. The collars are not only equipped with explosives, there is also a mechanism that alerts the Overseers if they're removed. One of us may be able to save themselves, but it would be at the expense of everyone else. We can't risk it.
Well, just... you're all cowards. You're all cowards.
If it were only our lives on the line, we'd have rebelled long ago. Our families are held elsewhere. The Overseers need only activate those contraptions they hold, and they suffer the consequences of our actions too. We cannot win. We must aid in building these Vagron.
Everyone is gonna get pissed off at me for this, but fine. Like this is This is just the legitimate truth. It's selfish to value your families more than an entire city. Yeah,
Maybe.
fuck all of you.
But it would be unnatural to feel otherwise.
Pathetic excuse. Fine. I'll help. Where are your families?
I don't know where they are,
I do.
but some of the overseers must. You'll have to infiltrate deeper into the Foundry. Just make sure you don't get caught. If they raise the alarm, they'll trigger the collars. I will pray for you. My daughter. Her name is Obinia.
I don't care what her name
Gondra
is.
Frakas Hulnish. May Gond be with you.
Well, there's no need for us to go. There's no need for us to go deeper into the Foundry,
It hasn't
because
been long.
on that note, we already got the information we needed. I didn't pick it up. We'll go back and read it. Underwears.
The targeting module, an optical focus device, is fitted within the Watcher's helm to enable aiming of the harpoon bow.
I'm gonna be sick. Oh, the smell.
Let's get out here and take care of these other overseers. A steel watch helmet is blue. Really? Can't be blinded. Okay. Yeah, we'll sell it. But we'll go deal with these guys out here. Just like a role play thing.
I crossed the line.
Oh, I would like the buff.
Justification, I failed the Black Hand. Victory is assured.
Gale, where's all your stuff, my man? Only have one port and die left. Where's there we go. Okay. Okay, there we go.
Sometimes the only way out is through. You picked the wrong fight, friend.
You didn't put Bane on him?
Let's end this.
Bane's command. You are channeling Bane's wrath. It is the Black Hand's will. Strike with Black Hand's ire, dealing more damage and frighten your target. So they get 1d6 plus frighten. Okay. That's fine.
some blood.
Let's get our happy buff. And let's turn off you. Luck of the Far Realms. Okay. So it will work.
No gloom, all doom.
You please keep that equipped.
Never a dull moment.
Okay. Safe key.
Slow down.
So we're gonna have to be careful here. Because we have that steel watch that patrols outside. Okay, he's going down that way. Excellent. This is quick. Go, 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 go!
Artificers might lack a certain worldly wisdom, but no doubting they're masters of their craft.
You're a child at heart, Gale, admiring wind-up toys and clockwork trinkets.
I admire any who follow their curiosity to novel and unexpected means. This is how the world changes for the better.
Watch your back.
Have a lot on my mind and...
Okay, so we know that it's in an underwater facility. So here we are at the docks. Perfect place to find anything involving underwater anything, I would assume. But instead of pretending like I don't know, we're just gonna go.
Sudden restriction on visiting the docks.
Oh. Oh, I see it right here. Okay.
Whoa, whoa, mate.
Hey, hey.
This is the last place you need to be. Clear off, yeah?
Like, quite literally, your little halfling ass, this is such an appropriate camera angle. Why can't I be here?
2 words. Guild business. Only an idiot gets between them and their shipments.
I'm actually with the guild, and I'm here to pick up that shipment.
Why didn't you lead with that? I trust you're gonna balance the books too, yeah?
Depends, you got everything we ordered?
Oh yeah. Weapons, drugs, bit of fire wine. You know, the usuals.
Alright, here you go. Here's 1,000.
Pleasure as always. Better clear it out before the fish get here. You know how they are.
That was something brand new to me. Now where the hell is this guy? I want to steal my money back. Be right there. What did I get? And where's... So... latest... I'm confused. There it is. So I paid 1,000 for all of this. That, my man, is not another drag slaying arrow. Starian, Shadowheart. Yeah, we're not.
Oh, I have the magic touch.
We're not doing that, brother. Okay, that's.
I'm ready.
Keep your distance back. Watch the shadows. What can we rescue? You'll be coming with me.
I've got a long road ahead. Wonder if the gods are watching me.
Strikes on the sails. Aren't those strikes? I see strikes. Those are spots.
That won't be worth the walk.
Are the gods truly this petty? Are the gods truly this petty?
What's in here?
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Light on my feet.
Oh, good. We got a new waypoint. Excellent.
Careful, I bite. Simple.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Let's get concentrated.
If not over.
Alrighty then. You know what? Just a wall of fire. Why not? Alright.
Where do I go from here?
Get inside, please.
What fools these mortals be.
You can't reach the destination? How can you not reach?
With ease.
I don't know.
Let's have some carnage.
What's the plan?
So triple wall of fire.
Unleash me.
stand in my way.
Step in front of Gale here. Just make sure he's safe. Just do nothing. I mean, you made it through, fellas. 2 of you made it through. Well done.
Let's turn someone inside out. Break them.
Survival is all that matters.
Charmed, I'm sure.
I wonder what the next move is.
No
Triple
one
wall
back
of fire
home
for
will
that.
ever believe
So
this.
completely unnecessary, but it's alright.
That's curious.
At the ready.
There's my
Here
hatch.
we go.
Watch your back. A crooked touch.
Got a long road ahead.
So the underwater facility plans, page after page within this book is covered with diagrams and schematics of a pressurized underwater research facility to be built in Gray Harbor atop the sunken stone structure of Sarabok's Iron Throne headquarters.
What path lies
Let's
before me?
do a short rest.
That took the edge off.
What are your prophecies?
Ready and willing.
Learn from using a spell scroll with a new result. Will result in a new portent die. Okay. So we just use a scroll? Fine. I mean something useful, right? Here, false slash. Okay. We should have the 18 still, and then we picked up a 16. Excellent. And our next one, casting a conjuration spell will result in a new portent dice. That one's easy. Also, we need to take off greater invisibility, and I do want haste for this upcoming part. Yeah. Let's take counterspell off for the moment. Okay, there's a conjuration spell. Get shovel back. And I don't understand why you didn't give me my third portent dice back. 16, 18. Sure, whatever.
No one's stopped me yet.
It's a little discouraging, but whatever.
Very well.
An Archduke's leadership surveillance. A pamphlet by Gortash Archduke Voluntary Campaign. As Archduke, Lord Gortash's top priority will be surveillance to ensure that disloyal elements do not threaten Baldur's Gate and its people from within. No policy can be more important. Right. I don't think I've ever been inside these cells.
Better not be cursed.
Antiope. Received your note of demanding that I double the payment rate for your services as my Sahagwin Wrangler. Keep that in mind. While I appreciate candor in my direct reports, some of your remarks will be regarded as disrespect. I'm going to give you a chance to rethink your position, and I'm sure you'll think hard. You'll come around my way of thinking, Lord Gortash. So, Sahagwin Wrangler tells me, because I already know, not that I'm clever and figured this out, but if I were to try to train myself to think, you know, about little subtle hints that games will give you in, you know, future games and whatnot, he just talked about a Sahagwin Wrangler. I'm near the water. Sahagwin are aquatic, we know that. So we might run into Sahagwin later on. It would be nice if they had a bestiary. Looks like, yeah, they don't. Because it would be nice to have a bestiary to go and look up Sahagwin and just prepare for it, just in case. We're going to loot this place before we go talk to this guy, and then we're getting close to time. So we'll pick it up the next one here in a few minutes. Redhammer's journal. Blast and curse that Gortash for making this job so juicy that I couldn't turn it down. How could I refuse the opportunity to build the cap from those Gondian plans, making Redhammer's signature improvements as I went along? Of course. But this is far worse than just a smuggling job. I suspect there's torture going on in the throne, and I don't trust these Bay Knights as far as I can kick them. This is all going to end badly, and I think I'd better complete that Clockwork Escape Kayak Proto-like Proton. What the fuck? I need to learn to read. Schematics for a submersible vessel. A schematic drawing of metallic passenger submersible spans the many folding pages within this book. The bottom right of each page, watermarked with a representation of the Gondian House of Wonders.
What's inside?
Well, they certainly build a lot of neat things.
Oi! Oh. What's this? You ain't supposed to be down here, mate.
You spot a curious metal contraption in the water. A submersible.
I'm gonna intimidate. I have questions and you have answers.
Let me guess. This is about them Umberly servants. You tell them to stay out of the way. Cap needs the right of way. He can't stop on a dime when they go darting in front of the prow.
What do you mean about the Humberley servants getting in your way?
Bloody salt is always flopping around in the water. I've almost hit one or two now. Might have even nicked one off the port bow the other day. Maybe they'll teach them to keep out of the way.
Maybe it might piss them off. Who's Cap?
This big boy, the captain of Grey Harbor. Built him with my own two hands. Can take the passage between here and the Iron Throne faster than you can say, fuck the Absolute.
And what goes on at this port?
Nothing without Lord Gortash's go-ahead. I transport whoever he needs taken to the Iron Throne. Prisoners, mostly. But that's his business.
I've never heard of the Iron Throne.
It's an underwater prison. Most secure in the realms. Myself and Cap are the only ones who can make it there in one piece. Lord Gortash keeps some Gondians there. Collateral to keep those working in the Steelwatch Foundry under control.
I need to get there.
Do you now? Boss never sends anyone that away but prisoners.
We're gonna intimidate again. Yeah, I'm meant to go, and I suggest you trust me.
All right. Keep that mad dog stare to yourself. I'll take you in. But look, there's some bad shit going down in there. You don't want to get involved. Neither did I, but it was them or me. I'll get Cap warmed up. Get in when you're ready.
Okay. I'm glad it didn't just automatically pop us down there. It gives me time to save the game, go get something to eat, and come back and save some Gondians, I guess. So, anyway, I'll pick it up in the next one, and hopefully see you there.